Thanksgiving at the Bates home had always been a spectacle. 20-plus pies, an impossible mountain of mashed potatoes, and enough noise to shake the walls. But this year carried a different energy. Some called it excitement, others called it tension. Either way, the Bates family Thanksgiving was about to become one of the most unforgettable in their history. The morning rush. By sunrise, Kelly was already in the kitchen, apron dusted with flour, humming to herself as she kneaded dough. "It's going to be a perfect day," she declared, though the smoke alarm going off 10 minutes later suggested otherwise. "Whose idea was it to let Jeb be in charge of the rolls?" Lawson groaned, waving a towel at the smoke detector. "It builds character," Jeb proudly announced, even though his rolls looked more like charcoal than bread. Kids ran through the house, teenagers tried to escape chores, and Gil made his yearly claim that deep frying a turkey was totally safe, despite everyone's objections. It was, in short, classic Bates. A hidden announcement. Amid the chaos, Josie Balka stood off to the side, fiddling with a tiny envelope hidden inside her sweater pocket. She kept taking deep breaths, glancing at Kelton for reassurance. He squeezed her hand. "You don't have to tell them today." "I want to," she said softly. I don't know how." Before she could overthink it, Kelly rushed over with a bowl of cranberries. "Josie, sweetheart, Oh, you look pale. Are you feeling okay?" Josie smiled nervously. "Actually, Mom, there's something I want to share." But before she could speak, a loud crash echoed from the backyard. Carlin's chaotic turkey disaster. Everyone ran outside to find Evan standing beside the turkey fryer, now toppled over, while Carlin clutched Zaid, who was screaming at the top of his lungs. "It was an accident," Evan yelled. "I just turned to check the temperature for 1 second." Oil splattered the driveway. The half-cooked turkey lay sadly on the pavement. Layla was narrating the entire event like a news reporter. Gil stared at the mess, jaw dropped. "Son, that was the turkey of honor." Carlin threw her hands in the air. "This is why we can't have anything nice during the holidays." Even Kelly, eternal optimist, sighed. "Looks like we're going vegetarian this year." The family groaned, but eventually broke into laughter. Only the Bates could turn a turkey tragedy into a comedy sketch. An unexpected emotional turn. Inside, Katie Clark quietly wiped her eyes at the kitchen sink. She thought no one noticed until Alyssa approached and wrapped an arm around her. "Katie, what's wrong?" Katie trembled. "I got a call from the doctor this morning. They want to redo my ultrasound next week. Something didn't look right." Her voice cracked. "I didn't want to tell anyone today." Without hesitation, Alyssa pulled her into a tight embrace. "You're not alone. We'll pray together. You're stronger than you think." Moments later, Kelly joined them, placing her hands on Katie's shoulders. "God is with you, sweetheart. We're with you too." Katie finally let herself cry, safe, supported, and held. A Thanksgiving to remember. As evening settled, everyone gathered around the long dining table filled with food, some homemade, some store-bought after the turkey disaster. Before the blessing, Josie stood up shakily. I have something to share." She pulled out a small sonogram photo. "We're expecting a baby, due next summer." The room erupted into cheers, tears, and hugs. Katie wept, this time with joy, grateful for hope still blooming around her. Carlin clapped so loudly she scared Hazel. Even Gil cried into his sweet tea. It wasn't a perfect Thanksgiving. It was loud, messy, emotional, and utterly beautiful, exactly like the Bates themselves.